the Chasing Dragons radio show. You're here with your host, Rick Haya, also known as Black Planet. And this is episode number 3.
Everywhere I go, they all know my name. So can you hang? Baby, I won't fall, yeah. Can't forward a hoe, yeah. So I chose to ignore, yeah. Bitches be my enemies, since bitches be my clone.
Alright, thank you for tuning in to episode number 3 of the Chasing Dragons radio show. Like I said, you're here with your host, Rick Haya, you know, the big one, not the little one. I think it's been about 2 months since I've been in front of the mic, so if I'm a little rusty, just bear with me. And in those 2 months, I've traveled to multiple places. So I'll talk a little bit more about that later on in the show. But recently, right, quick story. I was just out and I was hanging out with some possible friends. You know, when you're in that position where you're kind of courting the friend group, it's like, y'all probably don't even know my name yet, but we're like getting to know each other. Okay, yeah. So I was at one of those type of events. As you guys may or may not know, I'm new to the London scene, so we're figuring it out. We're trying to see if it's cute. Is it, you know, what is given? So, anywho's, at this situation, and then I'm asked the most daunting question, which is to play music. I hate this question. The reason why I hate it is because I feel like my music taste is very unique, right? Like, me and my man, we're sitting there, and honestly, he might even have better playing aux music taste than me, depending on the setting. Turns out this was the setting, and it took me at least maybe 4 songs to get to the point where it's like, oh yeah, babe, I think this is more your crowd than mine. But anyways, I played a series of songs that, to me, one, I think the first few songs I was like, yeah, the crowd here, yeah, I should like this. No, I was wrong. No, the perceptions that I formed about this group were completely wrong. So played those couple of songs. Then I played maybe another song or two where I was kind of hitting it, but at some point it just falls kind of flat. But let me play the song that actually saved me. Let's shout out to the underground queen Hook. And now we have I Can't Stand It.
Yep. There you go.
Ayo, turn this up, Switch.
I love you, man.
Get your masses, he offenses. I'm out of hand, bitch. Get my bands rich. If your man's rich, he a damn lick. Tell your business, he a damn snitch. Can't stand it. Can't fucking stand it. I ain't cuffin', and I'm off the E, so I'm bustin'. He don't like the way, so I'm rushing. Now he getting loud, so I'm cussin'. Boy, you ain't my husband. Always turning nothing into something. Boy, I'm turning nothing into honey. What you gonna do for this blue honey? I don't like ya, boy, I love ya. Like your father, love your mother. We can kick it like some soccer. My niggas flock us, meet the flockers. They gon' rob ya, they'll pop ya. If you wanna leave, I won't stop ya. It's your daughter, I'm the head honcho, not your partner. Boy, that's not ya. That's your partner. Boy, that's not ya. That's your partner. That's your partner. That's your partner. Get your masses, he offenses. I'm out of hand, bitch. Get my bands rich. If your man's rich, he a damn lick. Tell your business, he a damn bitch. Get your masses, he offenses. I'm out of hand, bitch. Get my bands rich. If your man's rich, he a damn lick. Tell your business, he a damn stitch. Can't stand it. Can't fucking stand it.
I love Hook. I mean, when she says, boy, you ain't my husband. Always turning nothing into something. It's so funny because one, I'm sitting here, I'm recording this at my boyfriend's house right now. Shout out to him. He's the producer, and I feel like it's more authentic to just really talk about the situation that I currently am in recording this radio show, because I know that I won't always be in this position recording this radio show. I know that it's going to grow, and then I'm going to look up, and then I'm going to be recording it in the middle of the desert because of sponsorship, and then we're going to be talking about all of these other things, and I'm, you know, probably going to be like recommending you to like microdose shrooms and shit like that, but like we're not there right now, so we have to be honest about where we currently are so we can manifest where we want to be, or some shit like that. Anywho's though, back to Hook. So I discovered Hook, I feel like this was maybe 2021, 2020. Don't quote me too hard. Just know I knew about Hook before a lot of y'all knew about Hook. Anywho's, when I discovered Hook, it was the time period with me and my boyfriend, we was like, you know, dating, but it was real cute dating. It was real cute dating. So when I hear lines like that, I was just really so turned up to certain songs that she had, because she was really like reading me. She was reading me. She was reading my situation. And that's why I love music so much. I feel like it's so powerful. So yeah, shout out to Hook. And really, she's just different. I feel like she's been different. Her sound is different. It's just different than what a lot of the girlies like her are doing. I am into some of their sounds, but I just feel like Hook is the most outlandish to me. She's the most unique shorty like her. So I'm always gonna applaud that. But anyways, so back to this event, right? So cool, it's all right. I'm picking up the pace. We're working it out. But at some point, you know, if you're not a Hook fan, you might not be into me playing about like 3 of her songs back to back. You feel me? So now I'm like, damn, where do I go? Because they like Hook, but ASAP Rocky is kind of out of style out here. So, you know, I'm a bit lost because, to be honest, something that I'm realizing is different. And this is actually, I would say, this is a point for the crowd, not a negative, because I think that I realized that their taste was a bit more complex than I first thought, which I appreciated. Because in New York, it's very easy to kind of like cure up a playlist for a crowd of people. It's just like, I don't know, based off what people got on, based off what we talking about, it's like we could tell whether there's like a certain language that we speak. And I'm usually really good at understanding that language. But here, of course, there are cultural barriers. And I don't think a lot of people put that into context. Like, being American, but then also being Black American is so specific of a tribe to be a part of. So when we travel, when we get out of our little, you know, what they might call hoods, but it's oopsies. Okay, we're back. But what they call like a neighborhood, well, what is really a neighborhood, once we get out of those, or even once you reach the peak of the creative scene, the socialite scene of New York, once you step into certain bars and step into certain spaces, there's still just like a language that we understand because we all come from the same place for the most part, besides like the transplants who have like migrated there based off internet clout. But out here in London, there's no real internet clout, so to speak. That I'm not gonna say, oh, having a lot of followers isn't a cool thing here, because who am I to say that? But what I will say is I'm noticing a lot of the people that I meet are more, it's just they kind of do what they do, you know? It's not as commercialized as it is in the towns. I feel like who you are in the towns, like your brand, or like if you work for a certain company, if you've done work at a certain company, if you carry yourself a certain kind of way, everybody knows. It's on front street. It's all on your Instagram page. I probably already knew it before I introduced myself to you. Like, it's very clear that if you are tapped into the fashion or art industry in the towns, everyone's going to know about it. Everyone's going to know, like, what deals you got going on, who you working with, because it's kind of a form of social currency, whereas out here it's not really about like what you do. It's more so about who you know, in a way that is kind of 2016 New York, or maybe when like the Lucas Sabats of the town were coming up, and when the rapist, like, because I have to refer to him as a rapist, I can't say his name and don't acknowledge the fact that he has multiple allegations. But when like Ia Connor was coming up, and ASAP was just forming, I feel like there was this same essence happening in New York. I was a little bit too young to be directly in it, but I do know all of the people that were a part of it just by like studying and being a part of that culture, having like uncles, etc. You kind of really know what was happening at that time. And I feel like that is just London. Like that feeling, that essence of you hanging out in a spot and you're running into cool people doing cool things and it's all chill is how it is hanging out here in a way that I greatly appreciate. And I love to just be getting acclimated. I love to be getting like challenged because I feel like I haven't been in a place that has challenged me in a long time. So anyways, thank God, right? My hip hop guru boyfriend was there because he was able to come through with a song that like, how could you even deny this as a crowd? Pick up the pace, save us. Save us. A last ditch effort before we virtually got put out. Okay, so up next we have 50 Cent's Get in My Car.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a straight gorilla with it, cold-hearted killer with it. Any nigga getting out of line can get it. I make it hot, motherfuckers freeze up when I come through. Mac 10, 32 shot clip in my snorkel. I might smile and say what's up, but I don't fuck with you niggas. My rap money slow up, I run up on you niggas. I'm on the edge, I'm just waiting on a nigga to push me. Put my hand on my strap, what you looking at, pussy? We ain't buddies, we ain't partners, and we damn sure ain't friends. So much chrome on my bench, you see your face in my rims. If your bitch wanna roll, I'ma let her get in. I don't play, but I'm a player to the motherfucking end. I got no pickup lines, I stay on the grind. I tell the hoes all the time, bitch, get in my car. I got my 64 riding on Dayton spokes. And when I open the door, bitch, get in my car. I got no pickup lines, I stay on the grind. I tell the hoes all the time, bitch, get in my car. I got my 64 riding on Dayton spokes. And when I open the door, bitch, get in my car. Don't tell me you don't know that I'm the shit, man. You better watch your girl, man. I leave with your bitch. I ain't sitting these hoes, man. I'm about my paper. If your bitch really about it, nigga, I'm gon' take her. Backseat of my Jeep, fuck till I fuck up her makeup. Take her to the Diamond District, introduce her to Jacob. Tell her if she like me, she should keep me icy. My game fuck with a bitch brains and she thinks she wifey. Spend her life savings in a day, cause she likes me. Commitment from me, nah, not likely. When I was Vivica, I thought I was onto something. But then the next week, nah, man, it was nothing. I got no pickup lines, I stay on the grind. I tell the hoes all the time, bitch, get in my car. I got my 64 riding on Dayton spokes. And when I open the door, bitch, get in my car. I got no pickup lines, I stay on the grind. I tell the hoes all the time, bitch, get in my car. I got my 64 riding on Dayton spokes. And when I open the door, bitch, get in my car. Look into the windows of my soul, the eyes never lie, they bloodshot red. It's ganja in my system, I'm high. First there's pain when you lust for my love, then it's smooth and calm. Feel a rush like the needles in your arm. It's a cold world, baby girl. Loving me is not enough. Find out when you fucking broke, love won't get you on the bus. Man, you should see the pretty bitches that be sexing me. They suck cock to make them hot, I just let them stand next to me. 100% thug, freak too, I taste your love. 69's the position, your mouth's full, baby, huh? My conversation's so deep, I get in your head. Next thing you know, you yawning, turning over, and I'm in your bed. I got no pickup lines, I stay on the grind. I tell the hoes all the time, bitch, get in my car. I got my 64 riding on Dayton spokes. And when I open the door, bitch, get in my car. I got no pickup lines, I stay on the grind. I tell the hoes all the time, bitch, get in my car. I got my 64 riding on Dayton spokes. And when I open the door, bitch, get in my car. Quit playing, bitch, get in. You know you wanna ride with a nigga. 50 Cent. You neck.
Shout out to 50 Cent. When I first heard that song, I was completely taken back. One, because my father was introducing me to it. And I remember he was excited to like show it to me because we was listening to this song on the radio, and it's this horrible sample of this song. You know, I don't know what happened, but there was a period where all artists just wanted to remake old songs, and it was horrible and it was brutal and I hated it. Anyways, so then my father, he's showing me this song because we're listening to this terrible song on the radio in St. Louis radio, which I'll explain the context of that a bit more. Cool. He goes to YouTube, plugs in his aux, period. Now we're listening to it. And I'm a 50 fan, but I've never heard of this song. And me and my dad, we be battling a bit when it comes to music taste, because it's one of those things where it's like, you know, I'm the grasshopper, and he has really trained me over the years to have great music taste, to know all things about all things, especially when it comes to hip hop culture. But every now and then I like to get a one up on him because I'm new age. So cool. This is his opportunity to get a one up on me. He starts playing the song, and all I hear is aha. Like, I just hear 50 starting to come in laughing like a goofy. All right. I'm like, what is this song? It starts playing. I'm like, no way this man is talking like this on this track. And my dad is full out bobbing his head to the track. Like, this is his song. He resonated with it, and it completely threw me off. So I'm listening, and of course you gotta bob your head to 50. So I'm not even mad, and I was grateful that my man played this because everybody began to bob their head in the same motion like my father was doing. And I think that's just the charm that 50 have. And I grew up loving 50. Like, when I was younger, I have video proof. When I was 4, down in the notes, been an icon, been a legend, new to this. No, true to this. Not new to this. See, that's what happened when you start doing too much. But anyways, I have it down in the notes that I was like a big 50 fan. I love 50 Cent. My favorite color was purple. We was just rocking out. Those two things, for some reason, they go together. I don't know why when I look at 50 Cent, it's like purple. Whatever. Maybe it's because never mind. Okay, so needless to say, I really, really, really always have liked 50 Cent. But I think the reason why I liked him, of course, is because, like, the birthday song. But globally, he has a real strong reputation for just getting people out their seats when it comes to, if you're going to play, like, a hip-hop record in Europe, put some 50 on. Because that is, for some reason, like, a part of their, I don't know, standard of knowledge when it comes to hip-hop. And I recognize that is a bit of a global phenomenon, and what I'm talking about specifically is the impact of, like, East Coast and West Coast rap on the international landscape and perception of hip-hop. I think growing up in St. Louis, listening to St. Louis radio, I always really looked forward to, you know, coming in from New York, getting off the airport, landing at Lambert, Pops picking me up probably about 20 minutes late, on my way to get some Chinaman, turning on the radio, Hot 104.1 specifically, 104.9 if you're nasty, if you just, you know, commercials is on, you really look for something else to bop your head to. Hot 104.1, listening to that, knowing all the people getting ready for the club, hearing all the promotions, ladies free before 11, period. And then hearing some booty shaking music, hearing the hottest YN coming up, hearing what's happening on the Atlanta music scene, the New Orleans music scene. Like, you really get the opportunity living in a place like the Midwest, St. Louis specifically, to listen to who's on the come up in the southern and midwestern regions, whereas in the New York radio circuit, listening to music in that tri-state area, the radio there is very much, it's more mainstream. It's for the artists who have already made it, right? Like, there were certain songs that became popular in New York that I didn't hear to maybe 6 months later on the St. Louis radio. Like, that is where you kind of made your break as an artist, New York radio. So I said that to say, I think that people's perception of what hip hop is, what Black American music is very similar to the mainstream culture, mainstream radio selections that you would hear in a place like New York on Hot 97, right? Like, if you make it into their mix, then you kind of on. And that's just the power of New York radio. So I think coming here, I'm really recognizing that. Like, even though I grew up on the East Coast and I grew up listening to Hot 97, 105.1, and I recognize the style and the type of music they like to play, I didn't really realize that on an international scheme, like, this is what everybody is really listening to or looking to as the blueprint for American music or Black American music. So anyways, let's just bring it up for this next track. I think this is a classic, and give it up for Killing Them by Fabulous.
You what's up, girl? Ain't gotta ask it. I did them all now. How about the caskets? They should arrest you or whoever dressed you. Ain't gon' stress you, but I'ma let you know, girl. You be killing them. You be killing them, girl. You be killing them. You be killing them, girl. You be killing them. You be killing them, girl. You be killing them. You ain't gotta worry about her, shorty straight. Been chasing her for 2 days, first 48. Her bad bitch cost, she worth every cent. She look like the best money that I ever spent. Just watching my cutie pie get beautified make me want better jewels, a newer ride, Louboutin shoes. She got too much pride, her feet are killing her, I call it suicide. Looking good has its sacrifices. Chilly weather bring 4-figure jacket prices. Her body nice, FaceTime, give you that iPhone 4, FaceTime. Shorty in the streets, still handle the home. Enough class for wine, still handle Patron. When the mother hoes call, I handle the phone, and she handle the tone. You what's up, girl? Ain't gotta ask it. I did them all now. How about the caskets? They should arrest you or whoever dressed you. Ain't gon' stress you, but I'ma let you know, girl. You be killing them. You be killing them, girl. You be killing them. You be killing them, girl. You be killing them. You be killing them, girl. You be killing them. Yeah, I know that's what they all says. She got a donkey with a Juan Valdez. Keep it clean cut like bald heads. Been playing with that green long as ball pairs. So you got a ball harder than the ball players. All she wanna know is their Martinez. Can't falter, the last nigga spoiled her, but he ain't beat it up, I assault her. Should've seen her come to me when I called her. Slow strut like she walking to the altar. Handbag on her arm costs 4 bills. And she ain't got a bag borrowed or steal. Often imitated, never duplicated. They say she a dime, I say she underrated. I just met her, so the next solution. Dead my old chick, execution. You what's up, girl? Ain't gotta ask it. I did them all now. How about the caskets? They should arrest you or whoever dressed you. Ain't gon' stress you, but I'ma let you know, girl. You be killing them. You be killing them, girl. You be killing them. You be killing them, girl. You be killing them. You be killing them, girl. You be killing them. You be killing them.
Had to let you know.
You be killing them. You be killing them, girl. You be killing them.
All the ladies,
You be killing them.
like to congratulate you.
Congratulations. You be killing them, girl. You be killing them.
And you just came from the gym clothes. In a fitted cap and some Timbos. In a pair of flats, well-trimmed toes. Camera in the mirror, BBM pose. Still killing them hoes. You still killing them hoes. You still killing them hoes.
Fab is hilarious to me. I remember in high school, like when all his mixtapes used to come out, it was the time period where everybody used it for a caption. Like you wanted to have a recent up-to-date Fab lyric to go with your fit pic post. And there's always this meme about Fab being like the Brooklyn nigga fashion icon, and he really was that, because there was a period of time where we really did think that Fab was stepping. I feel like anybody who try to pretend that you ain't think that, you're a hater. You're a hater. Fab was stepping. He was an icon. Now he be wearing assless chaps in the name of Wretch. Nah, let me quit playing. Shout out to Fab. I'm not trying to be disrespectful or nothing like that. I'm not even really trying to gossip or nothing. And I'm not trying to get my teeth knocked out either, but nah. I need to stop playing around because this is what happens when you just come back to the mic and like I'm getting song titles wrong, whatever. I'm just really coming. I don't have no notes prepared. I really just want it to be raw and organic so I could develop a skill set so I could get better at just talking to y'all directly. So if my jokes sometimes they're a little bit dark or not the funniest, or it is what it is, because it was funny to me. No. Anywho, something that's genuinely not funny and what I need to kind of talk to y'all about for real is this Diddy and Cassie thing. And for some of you who decided to laugh at that point, it wasn't funny. And I mean that genuinely. I feel like, okay, let's go back. For those of you who are not aware of what's happening, Sean Combs, Puff Diddy, Daddy, whatever, Sean Combs, who is considered a music mogul, responsible for Bad Boy Records, right now is on trial for sex trafficking. What people are turning that into is an exploitation of his private life between him and his ex-girlfriend, who also can be presumed to be a victim of domestic violence and also of grooming, because she started dating him when she was in her late teens. And I think that is something that's really missing from people's perception about this case. Needless to say, it has been a long time coming when you watch this trial unfold, because I feel like there was so many rumors and running off at the mouth, and now the trial is actually happening. And honestly, I'm a bit tuned out. I can't help but to stay in the loop because it's being pushed on YouTube algorithms. It's being pushed on Instagram algorithms. It's being pushed on Instagram algorithms, and it's all in our faces, and I'm trying my best to ignore it. But every little clip or every post I see is really something sick, trying to allude to Cassie's participation in what could be referred to as freak offs or just inappropriate sexual behavior that took place between her and her once partner. And what I really have to say about that is, one, I don't think that people have the understanding nor the care for what it looks like for a woman to be groomed from a young age. She started dating a man that was in his 30s in her late teens. If you don't think that's a problem, then every male in your life needs to hide his daughters from you. Period. I don't really understand the conversation that takes place behind younger women dating older men. I think we have to understand that we live in a patriarchal society. So yes, some women have been trained, brainwashed to believe that their power is rooted in the man that they date. That is not a surprise. And also, every woman is allowed to make that choice if she will. You know, if that's what you're going for, if you're looking for a bag, if you're looking for power, if you're looking for a way to have value in the patriarchal system, that's your core beliefs, you know, then you have the right to choose the partner that you want to choose. Now, where the problem comes in is where power dynamics aren't close to fair, and there's no recognition of that. It reminds me of the 16-year-old girl who's in high school who's dating the hood's drug dealer, and everybody like, oh, she's so fast, oh, look at her, she's so fast. And it's like, no, he's 3 years away from being considered a pedophile. No, like, why are we pretending that these older men aren't going after younger women so they can control and manipulate them? Why are we pretending as if there aren't actual power dynamics here at play, where he's intending on controlling her life, grooming her to be the woman that he wants her to be, using his sexual power, financial power over her to get exactly what he wants, which is a sex slave, which is what he used her for? Like, why are we acting as if that this is not the reality, or that we don't all have uncles, cousins, brothers, friends in our neighborhoods who do the same thing to the young women coming up? But that's the conversation we don't really want to have. So instead, we decide to blame Cassie so we don't have to all admit our own the roles that we all play in our small communities. And that's how I always feel when it comes to a major celebrity gossip case, whatever, is that take a look at the excuses that you're making for this person, because the excuses that you're making is a reflection of the ones that you make for the community that you interact with every day. And sometimes we don't want to face that, right? It's like, no, I have to make excuses for this drug dealer, for this pimp, for this murderer, because if I didn't, then I would have to face the ones that I allowed to be around me and my loved ones. And that's a harsh truth. So typically, because this is a Diddy case, right? It is kind of the most pressing thing in Black culture right now is talking about this, and we are all running to the side of Diddy because he's a rich, Black, powerful man, and there's just no way that he could be super horrible, as it's very clear that he is. Like, I don't really know what else to say about it. I don't have any stance around if other people are complicit in the behavior. I know that's always a thing, like, oh, but what about Billy Ray Joe Cyrus and his parties? Okay, Billy Ray Joe Cyrus isn't on trial right now. For every Black person that wants to use a white person to scapegoat the nasty behaviors of Black people, that is how we ended up in the predicament that we're in now. Maybe that goes over some of y'all heads, but we need to recognize that the poor behavior of Black people has made the Black community worse. It has made us worse off. And the more that we don't hold each other accountable, we become in even more shittier positions. We have to at some point say, okay, yes, white oppression has led us here. White oppression keeps us here, but that is a separate case. That is a separate battle than the shitty behavior of other Black people. Those have to be separate. Two things could be true at once. And I've never came to you guys and tried to take the high road when it comes to whiteness and white oppression. So that's not what I'm doing at all. I'm not trying to excuse their behavior at all. But what I am trying to make clear is that their behavior is not an excuse for ours. And until we realize that, we're not going to rise above our current situation. So, as it relates to this energy harvesting plan by the powers that be to keep us all fixated on celebrity business and rich people who make way more money than us, I don't really care. And if I am going to say something, the only thing I'm going to say is stop protecting Diddy. You don't know him. And stop taking up for the nasty ass uncles that be touching the nieces and making it seem as if it's just the rites of passage to womanhood. Being abused by men is not a rite of passage. Clock the T. Anyways, I feel super, super enthralled right now. I feel like I have to play a track that is just on some woman empower like shit. I don't know. I got one. Let's do it. Okay, Jobs by City Girls. Let's do it.
Nasty but classy. Birkin bag me. Spending couple thousands on my titties and my ass cheeks. Get my teeth done. Cash at me. Sneak dissing on the ground, bitch at me. What my bad bitches looking for an act. Fashion over dressing, they ain't wearing no panties. So boy, scam nigga, where they at? I just seen 100 bottles coming from the back. I don't work jobs, bitch, I am a job. You don't like it, take a hike, pay me for a sucker slop. I'm a rich ass bitch with an attitude. Pipe it down, but I whoop you like your mama do. I don't work jobs, bitch, I am a job. You don't like it, like your mama
This
do.
pussy talk to him. It make him give it up. It make him back, then spin racks in that lamb truck. I ain't got no time for niggas. I make them hold up. When I walk past these hoes, man, they nose up. Got a nigga from Cuba, got more work than the tutor. Pussy wet, make him die like a scuba. Off days I rock from Mueller. Who future? I don't work jobs, bitch, I work bitches. Got them on the ground, fake profile, stalking my picture, period.
I don't work jobs, bitch, I am a job. You don't like it, take a hike, pay me for a sucker slop. I'm a rich ass bitch with an attitude. Pipe it down, but I whoop you like your mama do. I don't work jobs, bitch, I am a job. You don't like it, take a hike, pay me for a sucker slop. I'm a rich ass bitch with an attitude. Pipe it down, but I whoop you like your mama do.
Now for some more icky news, and I'm honestly so disgusted by everything that's happening right now in the black entertainment scene. So after I say this, we're gonna move on to my travels and some other, I don't know, something better, something more uplifting than this, but bear with me because it is important. So Tory Lanez, who is an R&B sensation originally from Canada, made his rise in the black American music scene by doing covers. I think one of his popular covers, I would say, is the Controller cover of Drake's Controller. Needless to say, a couple of years ago, he was charged for, I believe, gun possession. He was charged for gun possession. He is now serving 10 years in a California jail. The reason why he got charged is apparently the gun incident involved Megan Thee Stallion, who is a female rapper originally from Texas and has really taken the hip-hop scene by storm. I feel like she really started to come around maybe like 2018 or a little bit before that. So Tory Lanez was accused of shooting Megan Thee Stallion. He did not get charged for that specifically, to my understanding, but there was this whole case tried in the court of public opinion where it was alluded to the fact that he shot Megan Thee Stallion. He shot her in the foot, and that led to this case, and now he's serving 10 years. Well, unfortunately, he was just stabbed in prison. He was stabbed 14 times, and he was stabbed by an inmate who is said to be a part of like a Mexican gang. This inmate was actually in prison for shooting his 13-year-old girlfriend, and I believe that he was 20 at the time. So that kind of gives you a perspective of the person that we are dealing with. Tory Lanez was also stabbed in the head, the lungs, and it was clearly an attack. So after the attack, Tory Lanez's family, his father specifically, and a couple of other people from his legal team held a press conference, was talking about the issue, and brought some news to the public. So when the case originally happened, Megan Thee Stallion, the Roc Nation team, and a few others were very clear that Tory Lanez was responsible for shooting Megan Thee Stallion in the foot. A Protect Black Women campaign started to dominate the internet, and it became a clear conversation around black men harming black women, and a lot of people didn't believe Megan Thee Stallion, talked bad about her. That led to her having some confessed depression, and it also led to people feeling as if widely that black women aren't protected, which is a statement that I do agree with, but it seems as if the relevance in this case, particularly of that statement, is shifting a bit. So in light of recent news, story goes, Tory Lanez was sleeping with Kelsey, also sleeping with Megan Thee Stallion. When I say sleeping with, I mean having sexual relations. It all came to a boil, or boiling point, in the back of a car, a black truck, outside of Kylie Jenner's home, because Tory Lanez was being a bit nasty inside of Kylie Jenner's pool, trying to get at Kylie Jenner. Of course, you have two women there that you are already in relations with. They're best friends, are unaware that you are having relations with them both. They're both upset. So this led to an altercation outside of Megan Thee Stallion's, outside of Megan Thee Stallion's vehicle, I believe, but outside of Kylie Jenner's house. Okay. So, this altercation led to gunshots. Police arrived on the scene. Megan Thee Stallion was wounded and accused Tory Lanez of shooting her. And, of course, we had no choice but to believe that. The case goes on. Kelsey gets immunity. Tory Lanez, like I said, is booked. And he is now serving a 10-year prison sentence. The problem is, Kelsey, I'm sorry if this is all over the place. I'm just recounting the story as I know it. So Kelsey's bodyguard recently came out, according to Tory Lanez's legal team, to say that he could not live with the guilt of Tory Lanez being in prison, and that Kelsey actually is the one who's responsible for shooting Megan Thee Stallion. He overheard her confessing to this. Whew. We're in a bit of hot water now, because a man has just been stabbed 14 times. His life is clearly in danger, and now the security guard is bringing to light a crucial detail that could help to free him, but not only free him, to clear his name. But it doesn't look too good on Megan Thee Stallion, Roc Nation's star. And there have been accusations that Roc Nation is actually responsible for the stabbing, allegedly. I don't know. I have no clue, actually, and it's really above my pay grade. But what I will say is that I do find it interesting that this happened. According to Tory Lanez's team, they reached out to Alex Shapiro, Roc Nation's representation, told them of the security guard's news. Hey, the security guard is saying this, that. What do you guys have to say? Apparently, the Alex Shapiro and friends said, we'll get back to you. And a couple days later, Tory Lanez ends up stabbed. So, more to come on that, I'm sure, but I think the saddest part about this story is if what the security guard is alleging, if it's true, Megan Thee Stallion kind of, how can I put it? She lied. And she lied quite blatantly in a way where she was willing to take the freedom of another human being, whether that human being is a black man or not. I mean, she was willing to save her own face or save her best friend in exchange for putting a man in jail, whether it was out of anger, whether it was out of who knows, or whether it was a PR, play. But it's very clear that the Protect Black Women campaign was a PR spin and not really rooted in fact, if what the security guard is alleging, if it's true. So that's what's happening in the black entertainment world, right? We have Diddy, we have Cassie. It doesn't seem as if Diddy is going to have a serious trial as it relates to sex trafficking charges. No, that is not what they're after. They're after political spectacle and mass distraction. And then we also have Megan Thee Stallion and this Tory Lanez case coming back, where people aren't really hopeful that this new information is going to get Tory Lanez out of prison. It might, but it's also pretty sad because it's clear that his life is in danger. So that's what's happening in hip-hop culture. And I'm not proud of it. And I'm not proud to have to talk about it. But if we don't cover it as people of the community, then who else will? So really, because this is a classic, let's give it up for Drake's Controller.
Girl, your body good and you're special to me. Wanna make you my lady officially. From your ticket for buy, then me willing for pay. Fly you in from distance away.
Right, my AI just changed. It just buzzed the front gate. I thank God you came. How many more days could I wait? I made plans with you, and I won't let them fall through. I think I lie for you. I think I die for you. Jodeci cry for you. Do things when you want me to. Like controller, controller. Yeah, like controller, controller. Yeah, okay, you like it when I get aggressive. Tell you to go slower, go faster. Like controller, controller. Yeah, like controller, controller. Yeah. And I'm never on a wasting shawty. I do it how you say you want it. Them girls, they just wanna take my money. They don't want me to give you nothing. They don't want you to have nothing. They don't wanna see me find your loving. They don't wanna see me smiling back when they knowing I lie for you. Thinking I die for you. Jodeci cry for you. Do things when you want me to. Like controller, controller. Yeah, like controller, controller.
Ay, baby, you make me happy. Wind up your sexy body fi poppy. Your eyes them looking at me, and you turn me on like a new Bugatti. Naughty things more you do, so me woulda love it if you coulda come true. Make we smoke a spliff, have a drink, me and you. Then me release the stress I have, feel having you. Sexiness you a probe, make me bend you over in your bra and your shoes. Baby, wanna make you so road. You're pretty in a clothes, but me love when you know that. Baby, it not take you nothing to move me. You bad like action movie. Just if you do it rough tonight, not smoothly. Me love how you unruly.
I think I lie for you. Thinking I die for you. Jodeci cry for you. Do things when you want me to. Like controller, controller. Yeah, like controller, controller.
Ha! Ay. She love when we do it all night, and she make it clap when she ride my bike. She cock it up on the private flight, for me lace her up like my brand new Nike. Me say me want her all my life. Won't you sing the note from the cardless mic? Me want her all my life, all my life. Me see say ya sexiness you a probe. Me bend you over in your bra and your shoes. Baby, wanna make you so road. You're pretty in a clothes, but me love when you know that. Baby, it not take you nothing to move me. You bad like action movie. Just if you do it rough tonight, not smoothly. Me love how you unruly.
I think I lie for you. I think I die for you. Jodeci cry for you. Do things when you want me to. Like controller, controller. Yeah, like controller, controller. Yeah.
I really like that version of controller, specifically with Popcorn. No, I'm not gonna play the Tory Lanez controller because we're just not quite there yet. You feel me? Some things are just tasteless. Okay, so I told you guys I've been off for about 2 months, really, because I've been traveling. I went to Japan for about 2 to 3 weeks. Then I went to Toronto for a couple of days, got back from Toronto, went to Portugal, Lisbon specifically, and now I'm back in lovely London. And on my travels, going back to Toronto was a bit of a culture shock because I haven't been in the Western Hemisphere since September. So I was just there vibing out, eating all of the GMO foods, eating hot, flaming hot this, flaming hot that, give me that red 40 dye. But it was a bit of a turnoff being there. One, because of course it's not New York, so I probably would feel a little bit more at home there. But Toronto was just too much going on, and it was just a reminder of how unsafe I feel in the Western Hemisphere, specifically in North America. But like Toronto got the same feeling. I was constantly looking over my shoulder, had to keep my head on the swivel in a way that I haven't really had to here. Most I have to worry about is my phone, and that's not to say that people aren't turning up, because that's not really my business, but I stay out of that. I'm a civilian. But there's just this undertone of violence that happens in the Western Hemisphere that doesn't really happen here. I'm just keeping it honest. And then of course Japan. I feel like I have to do a blog post on Japan. I've been telling people like, yeah, I'm a curate a list of my recs or whatever. I don't know. Sometimes I be a lifestyle blogger, but then other times I'm just a lazy, sleepy girl who doesn't want to really do anything but eat ice cream. So I am going to try to put together a Japan recap because it was a life-changing place for me. I had a lot of emotional breakthroughs, and I seen a part of the world that I've never seen before. And I think going to Japan, especially as a Black person, you kind of stick out as a sore thumb, which was fun because it didn't feel aggressive. It wasn't hostile. Yes, they were staring, but it just wasn't. It didn't feel like an attack. It was just like, oh, you guys are here and this is interesting. And some people probably never seen this before, but I just felt so safe. I've never felt that safe in my life. Walking the streets of Japan, it was so orderly. And I think it was an opportunity for me to decolonize my brain and to take a step back from the images that are often pushed in Western media about Southeast Asia and just what different government systems look like or feel like. I do know that Japan has a history of being an imperialist power, but I enjoyed it for what it was. And then Lisbon brought me to this weird feeling because I was there with my mom, and it's completely beautiful, but it's one of those places where I'm like, it's a lot of human trafficking here. And I don't say that as a joke either. Like, I'm saying it might be funny, but it's actually not. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because in America, right, crime is at your front door. You walk down the street, there's crime. You turn left, you turn right, there's crime. It is very in your face. It's not hard to miss. You can just feel when some crime is happening. Like, you're kind of used to it. In London, crime is happening, but it's a bit chiller, but you still have a certain level of awareness that crime is happening. In Japan, it's like, oh, only the people in power here do crime. Ain't no citizen here is getting away with crime. Like, they have their people on a tight lock in a way that I respect, because it was a beautiful, comfortable, safe experience. But when I say that level of safety, you can tell that it is inherently threaded throughout the culture. Now, because I'm not a bozo, but no, not because I am very, I would say, tapped into how crime works. I know that crime still takes place in Japan. You're not telling me that people aren't involved in criminal enterprises, despite how safe it felt. So I said that to say that the people that have power, that have status, are the real gatekeepers of crime there, because it doesn't seem that like crime is accessible to just your average citizen. Now, Lisbon felt like if you run into the wrong situation, then you're gonna have a hell of a night. And that's all I guess I could really say about it, is that, you know, it is a place where you should be very cognizant of being drunk. You should be very aware of your surroundings. You should be very aware of the cars you're getting into, the people you're talking to, and why you're talking to them and what you're telling them. And that's not to say, oh, like, you can't have a good time, because it was very relaxing. It was very beautiful. But in the same breath, I could tell that crime happens here and that you can stumble into it, which places like that kind of freak me out a bit. I feel like Greece was like that. I think Paris also has that kind of undertone of like, somebody could be trying to talk to me, but you can't really trust why they're trying to talk to you. So I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed all of those travels, but it's a great feeling to get more acclimated with the rest of the world, be traveling this year, and to see different countries, different cultures, and to know how to show up in those spaces. I always encourage traveling. If you don't have a passport, get a passport ASAP. Get out of where you are and go see some part of the world, because it's going to inform you on where you are from, and it's probably going to make you appreciate your home a bit more. When you're constantly on the internet or you're watching movies or TV, you are like aspiring to live a lifestyle that you don't even know if you really like it or not. You don't know if the vibe is really your vibe until you're actually in the vibe. You feel me? Okay. So I enjoy my travels. I'm back now. I feel a bit motivated to really work on this radio show, work on my creative projects, be more vocal, because the time is now. And when I say the time is now, I mean that in the next few years, we are going to see the world change drastically. And I don't say that to scare you all, but one tidbit that I will share is that when I was in Lisbon, the guy at our resort was talking to us about the blackouts that were taking place. And I remember seeing a video of Candace Owens also talking about, she was at a conference with like world leaders, and she was talking about how they were explaining and running simulations for global blackouts. It's a bit challenging, and I try not to get too spiritual, too woo-woo on here, but I am a bit woo-woo. And based off what I do know, what I have been learning from listening to different religious spiritual leaders, from reading books, from understanding prophecy, is that the time is now. And if there's anything that you're waiting on doing, you better stop waiting. This is the year of completion, but this is also the year of endings. In order for things to be complete, you have to recognize that that means that we are coming to a halt. We're coming to an end. And what that end looks like for you is up for you to figure it out. What it is that you need to complete is up for you to figure it out. But I have to say that you must be aware of your surroundings. Look at what's going on around the world, not just in your community. You know, earlier me talking about the Black entertainment community, because I recognize that it is a part of hip hop culture, Black culture. I have to cover these things, but I also have to urge us to get out of those bubbles, to change our perception, to dial in and look slightly to the left, slightly to the right, not just centered at what the picture is being forced upon us, not just focus in, not just use your perception for what's right in front of you, but to look slightly to the left, slightly to the right, zoom in, zoom out of that picture and see what's surrounding it, because that will give you a fuller understanding of what's happening in the world. And right now we're getting fed bits and pieces of information. You're getting told about this war. You're getting told about that attack, this attack, that country. And it seems a little bit hard to grasp. It's like, oh, all of these different things are happening in different places. I can't keep up. I understand that. I know that it's tough to stay aware and stay present in what's happening in the world, and also maintain your everyday responsibilities and fight the systems of capitalism and make money and mental health. And I know that it's tough, but you don't have a choice. If no one has told you yet, you don't have a choice. You have to multitask. You have to occupy your focus. You cannot just continue to say, oh, I'm going to be one track minded and only focus on this part, which is just my life, and I'm not going to care about the other things that's happening in the world because it don't got nothing to do with me. You a damn fool. It has everything to do with you. What's happening in the world is a reflection of what's to come. And I'll have to go into more detail about this later. I have to maybe give a little bit more context to what I'm explaining. But for those who have just a small bit of information about what I'm talking about right now, this is a message for you. This is a sign for you. If you needed just that one little push, if you needed that sign, if you've been asking for a sign that the time is now, this is the sign. I'm telling you, the time is now. So, yeah, strap up, get ready. It's coming. It's here. It's here. Okay. And I honestly, I just have one more song for you guys, and then I'm gonna hop off of here. Take this as my conclusion. This is where I leave you. I'll be back soon. I'll be back soon with more information. And I'm excited that I was even able to return back to the mic for episode 3 because I've been dragging my feet. So just hang in there with me a bit. We're gonna ramp up, and I'm not gonna forget about you guys. I'll always be back. Okay, so for this last song, we have Phil Collins, In the Air Tonight.
Show